Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another live stream. Did I remember to note them? Yes, I did. Okay. So, good evening. Who do we have here? JPip Gaming over on Twitch. Hello and good evening. We have, of course, Don Laura here. We have Daddy Matsy, Bounty Stickman. Hello and welcome. We have Commander Morgan, Troy, Raven, is that how you pronounce it? Good evening. Lawrence and Bjorn is here. Troop Shore, good evening. So, if some of you, I assume some of you will have seen that I posted some screenshots. I posted a poll over on the community page of the channel because I was really in doubt what I wanted to stream today. I have multiple things that I wanted. And I couldn't really decide what I wanted, so I decided just to post a poll to see if, and then let it be up to you. What would you guys like to see for the live stream? And it ended in a draw. Let me see if I can actually where's the community page. Let me just find this real quick. I can actually see if where's that right now. Your channel. Community, yeah, so you can actually see here, let me just get this over so you guys can see it as well. You have the community page and here you have the live stream, or the poll for the three different things I want to do, like work on the multi-stop route planner, work on the blunderbuss, or do some exploration. And it did come out with a slight win, but at the time I had to make the decision. It was actually 35-35. Oh, hello. Ambushlizard. Thanks a lot for becoming a member. Awesome stuff. Welcome to the channel, man. But as you can see, it ended quite... So it'll probably be blunderbuss next week, and then maybe we'll do some programming if I haven't finished it by then. That depends how far I get with it in the next coming week or something like that. But today at least it is exploration, and if you hear some noise in the backgrounds, it is the bunnies that, as usual, whenever I sit down and begin recording, decide it's the best time to eat, and they can be quite noisy when they eat sometimes. So sorry for that. What are you eating even? Ah, okay. Cardboard box, that's okay. They can eat a cardboard box. Ah. Evening, Paul. So, plan for today is just some general, some space chatter. We can talk about space. If you have some questions, just post them in chat, and I'll try to catch up on as many of them as I can. And, oh yeah, get your mock. Haha. D2EA mark with the invisible paint. Now, you can post your questions if you want to. If not, we're just gonna go out. We're gonna dive into the black here, and we're gonna see what we come across. Who knows? Maybe we'll find something. Good evening, David. Yeah, I think we'll just get going. Let's get in game and let's have a look at the destination of. There we go. Destination for today. Just had to turn on game sound, and I managed to mute my own microphone instead. I'll get something to drink. So this is where we're going today, hopefully. Last time I did these live streams, I managed to go, I think, just over 1,000 light years in 2 hours, which is not amazing. So I hope we can get a little bit more speed up this time. Chris says, finally unlocked Paling. Paling, thanks for your guide. And I'm happy cruising around at 850 meters a second. Nice. What do you got there? Like Eagle, Imperial Eagle, something like that? Oh, I should remember to say, before we start the stream, that this week as well, I am on call. And that means in case the phone rings, I we'll have to first pause the stream, and if it's something a little bit more serious, then I'll have to cut the stream short. There's a small chance so far, knock on wood, it hasn't happened, but we'll see. Catch me if you can. Arcs I get sidetracked. I think that's a very good bet. I think chances of me getting sidetracked is pretty high. But let's go. First jump of the evening. Bounty Stickman is on call too. Yeah. I was considering after I got into the guard program where you are on call from time to time, that if I should not stream those weeks, but again, I can't just sit around waiting for the phone to ring. So we'll be streaming, and then I'll just hope nothing breaks. And if something does, hopefully it's something that I can fix with a 5-minute phone call, and if it's not, well, then I'll have to cut the stream. All the stars look really close to the center. Yeah, we are relatively close to the center. We're actually pretty close to Colonia right now. You can see we're right here. So yeah, we are definitely closer. But if you look at the place where we're going, this Colonia is kind of not in the most dense area. You can see we are kind of in between two arms here. So if we scroll in on this on our destination, you can see here how close the stars are in this area here. But the next destination on the route is this system out here. And if we just quickly go to... Stop that. Stop that. That's not what I want you to do. If we zoom in on this area over here. Where is it? There it is. This is dense. This is very dense. So it will be fun when we get out here to this area, I think. And there you go, Don Glory. That was the first sidetrack of the evening. And did I make the first jump? I think I did. Hold on. Two bodies in system. Nothing of interest. Right now we're going to a system where we have the remnants of a supernova explosion. Just started playing 2 months ago. On and off. Still lost as can be. This game is in depth. Yeah, it can be a little. It's a steep learning curve, but once you get going, it's quite enjoyable, I think. If I like the asp for exploration, will I like the crate? Now, it's been years since I've been in any longer exploration trips in the asp, and that was actually before engineers were introduced into the game. Last time I had a long trip in the asp, so. I would think so, yeah. I think you would like. I mean, the field of view here is pretty good, both up and down, better than most other ships, at least. Not sure if it's up to Lakon standards, but oh, we should honk this system. Hold on, need to get into a rhythm here. Surin says, is there some kind of mode switch that makes the stars extra bright? No, it's just, this is just how bright it is where I am right now. Do you play in VR? Yes, I have my VR headset right here. Whoop. But I obviously never use it on live streams or on videos. Put that back there. First of all, because yes, I know you can do a lot with screens in VR, but I prefer to have all the extra panels on this secondary screen over here with chats and monitoring the live stream and stuff like that. And the same with videos, when the most of the videos I do are guides, tutorials, instructional videos, and I don't know, it feels messy when you record it in VR. So I prefer to, whenever I record or live stream, I do it in on a normal screen, and then sometimes I do pick up the headset from time to time. Oh, here we go. 26, some rocky bodies, and oh, I should remember now that we're doing one of these, I should put myself over in this corner, maybe. I think, actually, hold on, maybe even that corner would be better. But the rest of all these out here seems to be gas giants, so we'll just pass on this system and move on. That's true, Dongalore. They said the only downside of the Asp Explorer and the Phantom is no ship-launched fighter, so you can't use it as a camera drone. But when you have ships, if you try not to skimp the engines too much, you can actually use the ships as decent camera drones. Thank you, Warrenstein, saying congratulations for getting married. That's right, if you watched Hello Dave yesterday. Or was it also live stream last week? I mentioned it. Thanks for the donation. That yes, I am getting married in about 2 months, less than 2 months now. Oh my god. Yeah, that's coming up in 2 months' time. On a more private thing. I'm not sure how much I'll do with it with the channel. Probably not a lot. But the reason why I mentioned it in Hello Dave yesterday was because in the month of April we'll be gone for our honeymoon, and that of course means no live stream, no Hello Daves, and no videos for about 3-4 weeks time until I'm back again. Oh, David, laptop battery died. Peters asked where we're heading. We're heading to a recently exploded supernova. And we're just checking for stuff and things along the way. Mm-hmm. Peter says you're at Colonial. Where's the supernova at? Hold on, I'll show you the system here in a second, and then we can get a system name. Just gonna try to not crash into the star here. 8 bodies. Oh, slow down. And they're rocky. Close to Earth lights. But no. No joy. So the system, so you have Colonia basically here, right? That's Colonia. And it's right there. You can read it off the screen. Unfortunately, can't copy paste it. So take a quick screenshot, do something if you want it, or pause it, live stream now and resume it here. Probably have to refresh the stream then if you want to capture that name. That's where we're heading, and as you can see here, beautiful supernova remnant. I just love these star fields out here. Well, at this pace, we'll be there in no time. Yeah, the supernova is only like 1,500, 2,000 light years from Colonia, so it's just a small trip. if you're in the area anyway. How many jumps do we actually have? 26 jumps to go. 26 jump. We can do that in half an hour if we're quick. But again, if we find something interesting, we'll stop and smell the roses. Recently out on my first long trip in my asp. Okay, someone managed to capture the system name. Thank you. Yeah, there's some random stations. How do you scan planets out with the system you're in? You ask Paul Hay over on Twitch, you're asking how you scan planets that you're in. So I fire off my detailed surface scanner to start with. Then I throttle down and open up the FSS scanner. And in here I can then see, you can see in the lower right hand corner now, I can see which type it's currently tuned at. So I can go to this one, I can see, okay, this is a gas giant and this is probably like some rocky icy thing. Yeah, so it's an icy body and rocky bodies down here. And we can see this one is an asteroid cluster. Gog said, oh, what, did we lose the poll on this? What did you vote for? Did you vote for the blunderbuss? It was a close call. I posted actually some stories on YouTube because half an hour before the stream was when I set the deadline for like making a decision what I would stream, and at the time it was actually a dead heat between exploration and a blunderbuss. So I got a dice and I rolled a dice to see what it did, and yeah, it came out as exploration. Andreas, thanks a lot for the wow, the very generous super chat. Awesome, guys. Thank you very much. Yes, so any news about the Elite Wish You Were Here? So it turns out that when I recorded Hello Dave was like an hour and a half, or 2 hours, something like that, after that tweet was posted. And between I then recorded Hello Dave and Hello Dave went live, I always record on Sunday and then go live on Monday. And the whole thing was clarified. And it turned out that it was not like a hint for something in-game event-y, anything happening like that. It was just what they were doing was running this. Apparently it's a series I think they're going to run that's called Wish You Were Here, which is like a series of tweets where they post pictures from interesting things you can see in Elite to kind of encourage people to go out and visit and explore and find things in the galaxy. Unfortunately, I think it was a little unclear for some people that is what it was, that it was just oh, this is not something new, it's something that has been here for a long time, we're just going to post a picture so you can like get inspired to go out there. And that's why the whole thing like blew up a little bit. It's a good idea from Frontier side to make something like this, like a look at what interesting things you can find in the game, because it encourages people to go out and explore. The execution, I don't know, maybe there should have been a little bit more explanation on what was going on, so people knew that this was not some kind of hint they were suddenly dropping on Twitter about something you should go and find out. Cox says, so let's chat about the blunderbuss. Yeah, I have a Colonus link. I'll post you there. We built, we talked about it last week on the live stream. Where, there we go, that's the build. We did some tests on the crypto scramblers and ended up doing a rebuild, and that was one of the plans for today, that we could have gone and done that. Maybe we'll still do it depending on how when we reach the system. If this kind of luck continues and we don't get any interesting planets to scan, then we'll be there in no time, and then we might actually go over and do some blunderbussing instead. But for now, I'll just quickly get the shortened link here. There we go. I don't have to post like 3,000 characters of something in the chat. There you go. That's the blunderbuss link, and again, it's untested, so take it for what it is. And I haven't even built it myself yet. Don says, heading into Outer Colonia. Right now, I'm on a trip in the Colonia area right now. We're heading out to some supernova remnants. You have to enter supercruise routes and gain some distance from the star before executing a jump. Doing it in normal space. Oh, it was about the guy overheating when he jumped. Yeah, okay. Zach says, oh great, I have 230 jumps from my cap after flying till 3:30 AM last night. Wow. To get there, and now you say that it's just some old stuff. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's a post by Paige over on the Frontier forums where she explains it. So there's nothing new there, and I'm pretty sure if we go to... Actually, let me check before I make any claims. Okay, they still only have the MyCap from yesterday, but it seems like it's gonna be like a running series they're doing, where they will be posting more and more of these by pictures from Elite, hopefully with a bit more clarifications. Yeah, thank you, Don Glora. Don asks, what's happening in my cap? Nothing is happening in my cap. That's the whole point. Frontier made a tweet about, like, with some kind of, looked like a postcard of some, like, thing. And then they posted a system name and said, wish you were here, or something strange is going on in this system. And everybody got all hyped and people began rushing towards that system, which is, like, quite far away, to be honest. See if I can... where's the tweet? There it is. So, I'll just show you here real quick. Here's the tweet, right? He says, wish you were here, there's something strange afoot in my cap. Whatever, right? And they posted this picture here, which is a little unclear, I guess. But that was the whole thing they tweeted. And that, of course, got everybody quite excited. Let's go back in game. And you can see the problem is that system is not near anything. Oh, maybe I should remove the exclamation mark. That is out in the middle of nowhere. There. Like, it's a very infrequent traveled area. Let's just say the least. It's not really in the line where people normally travel, like Bubble Colonia, Bubble Sagittarius A, or out to Beagle Point. Like that side of the galaxy there. That is far away from everything. Jumping. God damn it. Yeah, 36,000 light years from the bubble. It's quite a trip. Andres asks, will the wedding be a big wedding with a beautiful cast and lots of guests, or rather nice and small wedding with family and friends? It will be a rather nice big wedding with family and friends. We're gonna be almost 100 people. But it's not gonna be some fancy castle thing. We gotta keep it quite low key. Oh, scan the system. Hello, Reaction Craft. Well, we are out exploring a bit today. So far. Oh, no. No, it's just gas giants again. I just thought we had something fun this time, but no. More jumping. But yeah, we've been engaged now for like almost a year and a half. And been planning weddings for like a year or something. So it takes time to plan. Welcome back, David. HD 5235. This is far too. I'm sure you can find plenty of systems that are far away. Oh, honk the system. Anything on when fleet carriers is gonna come out? I think late Q2 is the last thing we heard, right? Or was it just Q2? Was it a paid update that was late in the year? Like probably December? Or was it this one that was late Q2? I can't remember. My guess is still late Q2. I think that they are good, and that, again, this is my own personal guess. My guess is that they're going to launch it before everybody begins to go on summer vacation. Because they don't want to launch it right up to the summer vacation, because then there will be limited people available to bug fix it if thing goes wrong. So you want at least a few weeks to iron up the worst bugs, I think, before you make it go live like that. So I personally think we're gonna look at something maybe in May, June-ish is my guess. Around that. What is the coolest system I've been to? Ooh, that's many. I think still one of my favorite places in Elite is still Minred's Hollow. Around, I think it's called New Africa, the planet is orbiting. If you haven't been there, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but look up Minred's Hollow or the planet New Africa. Go there and land on the moon. That's the challenge. It's not that high gravity, that's not the issue. It's not one of those that's gonna kill you moons. It's just difficult to land on. There's also another system that I really like, and I can't remember the name of it, but there's a system with 1 star and 5 systems. Sorry, 1 star and 5 stations, and nothing else in the system, just those 5 stations. Oh, we have a rocky ice world, it seems. So close to Earth-like, though. But yeah, that system is quite fun because all the stations are like within, they're all on a line within like 500 or 200 kilometers between each other. So you can actually fly out of one station and fly to the other one and dock without having to go to Super Cruise, which is quite fun. Devil's Dance Floor. I'm not familiar with that place, Zach. What is that Devil's Dance Floor? People ask how many remnants has been located. Is this the only one? No, I've seen multiple of them, and I can show you at least 3 of them right now that I have bookmarked. Some more spectacular than others. But let's just get out this jump and I'll show you some of them. scan this system also. Nope, nothing here. Okay. So, of course, we have the one we're heading to right here. Nope, of course not there. That's the last fuel star. What am I doing? There we go. Right, so here's one. Pretty. There's also one over here, I think. I think it's this one. Yeah. That one, it looks quite pretty too. And I think I'll have to pay this one a visit too, because this is beautiful. So this one is, as you can see on my to-do list, there's a whole load of systems in this area here that I want to visit. You can see I have 3 other bookmarks down here. So I have 4 destinations in this system. So after I'm going there, I'm going to this system here, which is, I can't remember what that is. But the other one, I of course do not have this bookmarked on this character. It's on my main. But it should be easy to spot. It's out here somewhere. Elephant's trunk. Is it further? Okay, it is further. Ah, there it is. The Bubble Nebula. Like this one too. Obviously a quite older remnant. It's quite a bit bigger than the other ones. So it's just more time to expand. But it's amazing to fly out in these areas and have a look at these nebulas up close. And this is not that far from the bubble. You can make that in the afternoon if you are dedicated. Can I go to that place in the Diamondback Scout? Yes, you can. Fit that thing up with a good FSD. Get the FSD engineered if you can. If you have it unlocked, put a Guardian FSD booster on, a good fuel scoop, and off you go. Off to the races with you. Let's go to the next system. Andreas, oops, got an ED update. Let's see if the game still works. But yeah, again, David, just remember to fit it for exploration and you should be good. Devil's Dance Floor is 4 neutron stars, 2 of them orbiting each other, and a black hole orbiting them. Okay, cool. I mean, every ship can make it there. I mean, I think is it Pyoximus who's been flying around, flying everything to Beagle Point and back. Where is that system though? Devil's Dance Floor. Oh, that looks far away. Yep. Yeah, that's far away. You know what? We're gonna give that a bookmark. Just in case I ever decide to go and get Devil's Dance Floor. To ever decide to go in that direction. Can a Sidewinder? Yeah, of course a Sidewinder can go there. So fast for safe on the system in route. What happened? Did I just lose my destination? That must have cleared my route somehow. Neutron highway going right there. Yeah, the neutron highway is fine if you're just trying to travel, but it's a bit like going on a camping trip and just staying on the highway all the time. It's fine if you want to get from point A to point B fast, but that's the same reason why I'm not using a neutron highway to get here, because I prefer to take it nice and slow and just see what the game has to offer along the way. Did I check this system? No, I didn't. Let's honk it. Nothing of interest. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Yeah, I think they look amazing, and we should be able to begin to see this nebula pretty soon. What are we, like 15 jumps? Snowy's dad, you're very welcome. Do I have my own private group server? Yes, I do. It's called MP_Astro. Oh, thanks for the host. You're welcome to send a request. If you do, by the way, there's a link for Discord in the description below the stream, both on YouTube and for you guys over on Twitch. You can join over there to join the challenge community. Plenty of people to fly with, plenty of people just hang out with if you just wanna have a chat and voice chat while you're flying out in the black. Or I mean, we also play other games. Right now I've been playing way too much Satisfactory lately, more than I care to admit. But yeah. Hello, Nicholas. Nichols. Sorry, Nichols. Yeah, bye bots. What's the name of the system that I'm going to? We can see it here in a second. I should have it in a clip holder. Let's just go and scan a thing there. How many jumps do we have to go? Oh, 13. We're gonna be here in no time. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. No, if I scroll up a little bit, there should be a chance that I can find the system name again. Did that get posted at some point? I think it did. Recently started a PC account, so yay, grinding again, unlocking all the engineers. Fun for days. Literally days of playtime. There we go. Donglore, thank you. Dark Oil says, went to James' Crash Cobra, got some data materials, went to trade a set match. Get met with restricted services. What? What? Never heard of that. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Restricted services. Have those systems been... Are they on the lockdown or something? Just a suggestion, get Space Bear to do an Elite Dangerous music video while you're away. Space Bear. I'll try to see if I can find him. Maya says, didn't know you were on Twitch. Yeah, I'm on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. It's so bright. Yep. Okay, so it's on lockdown. Okay, so that station is apparently in lockdown at the moment. It's probably some faction who decided that they wanted to shut down the station and start murdering the police until the whole thing went in lockdown. Just go to Nara and find another station. It must be magic. We're really not lucky with our planets today. There's just nothing in this area. I have to venture into the center before carriers in 2022. Cynical people. I see. Nope. Astro, have I saved money already for a SpaceX trip to the ISS? I just had a wedding I need to save up for. ISS trip will be next. One buddy, that's the star. Good evening, Hastas. Welcome. So Jack asks, how comfortable are the chairs that you advertised for, and how long has the one you're using lasted? Are they good for someone who'll have to sit in them all day as well as play in them all night? So I actually just checked. I got my chair I think in 2018, late 2018. So I think I've had my chair now for about, it's empty, for about a year and a half. And as you can see, still using it and still very happy with it. It shows, I would say no signs of wear, but very little signs of wear after about a year and a half. And I do use mine extensively. I've been able to, I mean, sometimes I can have like 6, 7, 8 hour sittings. If I just have a gaming weekend and just play computer all weekend. And I've never felt uncomfortable in them. It took me some time to get used to them because the cushion, like the seat of it, is quite thick and the foam is quite hard compared to what you would get on at least other chairs I have tried. And that means you don't sink into it as you would in like a recliner or something like that. But I actually think it's quite nice. And one thing that I really like about them is, if you look at many other gaming seats, if you look at the profile of the seat, if this is the front, right, it goes out and then there's this small bump. Because they put that in car seats, which makes sense, because you want that bump there so you don't slide off the seat if the car's braking hard. I know you should have your seatbelt on and all that stuff, but still, it's kind of to keep you in the seat. But it's not like you're going to be sliding off your gaming chair. And what it does is, if you have those bumps at the front of the chair, it pushes on the other side of your leg, cutting blood flow to your legs. Which means that a problem I would have in a chair like that would be after a few hours, you will begin to feel numb in your legs. And I've never had this with this chair. So I'm very happy with them, and that's why I'm still advertising for them. Because it's a product I use myself, and it's something I feel like I can vouch for. Is the chair rabbit proof? I doubt it. I don't think there's anything that's rabbit proof, other than if they were made out of, I don't know, pure metal or something. Well, no, I forgot what I was doing again, talking about chairs. There we go. Jack says, that is exactly the problem I had with so many chairs. Thank you. You're very welcome. Like, I don't... It's actually a funny thing. Now we're getting off track, off topic here. Like, when you go and you look at reviews, I would say that the majority of reviews are always positive, right? And that doesn't make sense because there's a lot of crap products out there. Now, of course, channels who will go and specifically make reviews about crap products. I tend to, if I'm doing a review of product, if it's something where I really do not like the product, I will consider just not doing the review at all. I would rather try to make recommendations and say, this is a good item, go for that, rather than make recommendations for items like, let me make an example. If I have a company that contacts me, say, hey, do you want to review our game? I'm not gonna review their game if I don't like it, because I'm not gonna sit and like, maybe they'll give me access to the game, maybe there will even be a paid review. I don't want to do that, and if it's a product I don't like, that feels wrong to take people's money and do a review and then give them a negative feedback. So that's why when you see reviews, at least paid reviews, they will have a tendency to be chair plug needs the link. Only pros? No, that's different, Recycled. You can do pros and cons, but let me make an example. There was someone who sent me a link for a game. I'm not going to mention any names here and in the titles here. And they said, hey, can you take a look at it and do you want to do a review? And I tried it and it was not very good. It was very early access at the point, and it was, I would say, almost unplayable. So I wrote back to them and said, no, I'm not going to do a review of it. I think it needs a lot of improvement before it's at a state where I would want to review it. But that doesn't mean that when I do a review, I will still definitely point out what I think is good and what I think is bad about a product. I always do, like, you know, the burger theory, right? You start with something good, then you talk about what could be improved, and then you end off with something good as well. Chair plug needs a link. I'll see if I can get you guys a link for the chair plug here in a second. There it is. Just get me in here. And logging in. And have I scanned the system? Oh, no. I think this is a rocket, but it is so close to being an Earth-like that I am going to scan it. I'm just gonna copy that link. Copied. Thank you very much. And then I'm going to go. Where's the chat? There's the chat. And get that out of the way again. Okay. Laurel says, love your videos. They're helpful. Are you from Germany? Because your voice sounds very German-like. It's Danish, so we're a neighboring country to Germany. There it is. It is a rocky ice world. Oh, there's actually more here in this area. Let's just... This is something else. This is a rocky ice world as well. Oh, 212. That's 221. That's not right. 311. Oh, there it is, 212. And Rocky Ice World as well. I have the Titan. I think it's called the Titan. If you go into the SecretLab, the chair site, they have like a sliders where you can type in weight and height and that kind of stuff, and it will tell you like what chairs are good for you. Because I'm a meter and 92, I'm quite tall, so it recommended the Titan chair for me. And I'm not the slimmest person in the world either, so that's why I got the Titan. Yeah. I think they even have a model now bigger than the Titan. Didn't they make one even bigger now, I think? Let me actually check. How many first discoveries I have? Can you see that in the... Can you see that in the codex, maybe? I'll go and check in a second. Lord Winter said, "Found your channel a while ago, never caught you live. Till today, I'm super happy to finally catch you. Welcome. Welcome to the stream." Yes, Astro is Danish. Pretty sure it's in the codex. Well, let's go and have a look. Just gonna scan this system. Did I just scan it already? I did. And it's another one of those trolly rocky ice worlds. Let's go and have a look. Of course, this is on my Colonia alt, so this is not my main account. We have to keep that in mind. We can see how many I have on this character. And maybe we can go over. Efficiency boost, total hyperspace jump, SRV distance draw, approximate time played, max distance, highest payout. Systems visited. It's not balance. It's not combat or because it's crime, smuggling, trading, mining. I guess it would be under exploration, wouldn't it? Passengers. Search and rescue, crafting. I've done a lot of crafting on this one. Crew. Nope. Can't see it, sorry. Let's talk about space legs. EDSM might have that info. If we have time towards the end of the stream, we'll go and look it up. No, it would be nice though if you could get a list of first discoveries. We are only 4 jumps out, we still can't see it. Now we made it here way faster than I had originally planned. How do you manage to get around Elite Dangerous without getting in fights all the time? I can't even jump without getting my ship paralyzed and destroyed. It'll fly in private groups. What are we doing? We're scanning this system. And there's an icy rock world. Snugglungs. Had to catch you guys live. Been many months. Great content already. Thank you very much. Is there a bug with the funders purpose? I've just become elite in exploration and received the message to say I have the permit, but it's not showing and I cannot jump to Chirata. That sounds like a bug, yeah. Try to relog. Or try to maybe force an instant switch, so if you're playing in open, try to jump to solo, or if you're in solo, try to jump into open and then back. Try to like reboot the game maybe. Go to a different instance, see if that it triggers for you. It can also be a good idea to go over here somewhere, permits, and see if you have the Funders World permit on under your status tab. Thank you, Chuck. Okay, Donkalora, thanks for dropping by and helping out with the stream. Andrea says that relogging helped with the permit. Space Next shoes, how many arcs? Probably a lot. Okay, seems like plenty of people had to relog, so yeah. Try that. Do you get this? Oh, whoops, black hole. Damn, that was close. God damn it. Oh my god. That was a little bit too close for comfort. God damn it. Oh my god. I felt like I was gonna crash into that. Oh, god damn it. Well, I think we found a black hole. Nah, a little spaghettification doesn't hurt. It can't hurt you, right? Well, if you crash into it at full speed, it's not gonna be a pleasant experience. Ah, okay, what's in this system? Okay, nothing's like out of the ordinary, but well, apart from that. I gotta watch the replay of the stream afterwards because I felt like that was really, really close. Hey, there it is. Let me just for good measures. Now that we are dealing with black holes here, where did they put that? External light landing gear, cargo beacon. Where's orbit lines? Ah, then here's it probably. Orbit lines on. There we go. Just gotta slowly approach this. We can't get into it. Oh, can we surface scan this? Oh, it disappeared. I don't know what I expected. Hello, Novocaine. Just playing around with the black hole. Was about to dive headfirst into it. We're only 500 kilometers away from it right now. It's quite small. I agree. I normally fly without orbit lines, as you can see. But with these kind of objects, I tend to keep them on. That's really weird. We are so close to it, but it's not dropping us out. Do you see how close we can get before it drops us out? Hold on, do I have emergency heat sinks on this? I have AFMUs. And I have 2 available heat sinks, and also have repair limpets, and we can synthesize limpets. Yes, we can synthesize limpets. And we can not synthesize heat sinks, so we only have the 2 heat sinks. But I think that'll be fine. Yeah, sorry guys, the noise you're hearing is the bunnies. They're making noises right now. As a hull shield, I recommend you don't. I'll be fine. Just you wait and see. We'll just go into a tight orbit and we'll slowly spiral into it. Nope, we can't. I can't turn any faster than this, and it's slipping away. So we actually have to do a more narrow approach here. Oh, look at that! Look at that! That's the nebula we're going to, but it's being distorted because we are so close to the black hole. It looks like it's flying around, it's chasing us around. Same with that one. Look at that. I can see the event horizon. Okay, let's try to dive in. Oh, how close can we get? I'm afraid to just go straight in, but we might have to do that. It looks like we can get quite close to this one. How heavy is it? No selected object. Okay, 1.2 solar masses, or 2.6 solar masses. Boldly go! You're right. Okay, here we go. Face first into the black hole this time. Let's maybe not throttle up. Let's just go. There we go. 25 kilometers drop out. And then we see when we hit the... There we go. Exclusion zone at 24 kilometers. That's pretty close. Look at that. Look at the galaxies. Whee! I like how you can just change the galaxies around. Just gonna get some speed up here. Let's see, we have resting heat of 55%. That's quite a bit. This is what I was looking for. Then log on to that so we can start an orbit. Look at that. I love how the stars in close are just like chasing it around. You can actually see, if you look carefully, it looks like they've actually made Is that a double lensing? Or is it just 2 stars? Because it looks like it's symmetrical. If you look at it, there's always one and then one exactly opposite. That would indicate that you actually get a double lensing of it. Which is actually quite amazing that if they simulate that. Is this symmetrical? Let's try to stop here. Yeah, it is. Look at that. We have 3 stars. It is symmetrical around the center. Well done, Frontier. Or it looks like it, at least. Yeah, it is. You can see that struck. I can't point. I don't have a mouse pointer. But at the like 4 o'clock, you have 3 stars, and then going like parallel to the center, and then you have 3 stars going away from the center, and you go to the then 10 o'clock. You have the same structure but mirrored. It looks like it is in fact mirrored around it, which is well done, Frontier. Well done. Well, you learn something every day. It's just very apparent when they begin to move that they always have a star opposite chasing the other way around. Did the game designers make it? I don't know if it's an artifact of the way this. I guess this would. I mean, if they have actually tried to simulate, which looks like they have, that they try to simulate the light being bent around the black holes, then it would just be a natural artifact of it. Okay, we're gonna get some distance to it, and then we're gonna try to see if we can get away from this without overheating too much. Smog says, so this is gravity bending the light. Yes, it is. This is just the gravity bending the light. You can... Let me give you let's make you an example here. I need something I can use as a black hole. Here. This is a black hole. Let me get over here. This is a black hole. This is the lens cap from a camera, but never mind. This is the black hole. And this dice is a star, and there's a star out here. Now, I'm running out of arms, so just imagine the star is still here, right? Then the light from the star would be sent up and bend around the black hole, and then come down to an observer over here. So from the observer, it would look like the star is up here, while it's really over here. So it looks like it's out in that direction up here, but it is behind the black hole. But mirrored will happen on the other side, where the light will go around there. So you will see the same star twice, both up there and there on the opposite side, which is why we're seeing that, and we're actually seeing that in game. That is quite amazing. This has an lens cap, not a hole. I'll get that back on the camera there. There we go. Let's get this thing behind us. Let's get some distance. And, damn it. That was not what I wanted. I forgot to rig the ship for this first. Hold on, give me a second. So, is the heatsink online? Well, it's much my heatsink. Yes, the heatsink launcher is in fact online. Okay. So let's just set up fire groups for it. I have fire groups for it, I guess. No, I do not. I have fire groups for everything else, but let's make one with a heatsink. Pulse wave lasers. There we go. heatsink, but it's not as low powered. So we're just gonna go and turn something off. Let's turn off the Guardian FSD booster. There we go. Oh, game view back. Sorry. I was so focused on getting my ship set up here. And I should put myself on the other side of the screen so I'm not obscuring part of the interface we need for exploration. Okay, sorry guys. Game camera is now back. Okay, all I did was just I set up a firing group for the heatsink launcher, and I turned off my FSD booster. Oh, look at that. That's some... oh, this is gonna look amazing jumping into this. Look at that. Okay, looks like we're gonna get away nice and safe here. Yeah, we're already cooling down again after the jump. Oh, looks so cool with the stars like coming out around you when you left the black hole. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Could probably scoop that nebula so close. Streaming is hard. It is sometimes. But there's our destination. You know what? Before we actually go directly to the destination, let's just take one of the systems that are really close by. Like that one. So we can get a nice up-close view of this thing here. Let's jump in there. Yeah, you can see the name of this. Hold on, before we jump actually, is this system discovered? I would assume it is. Yeah, it's discovered. It's so close to a notable object that somebody would have discovered a black hole right next to it. Oh, there, I think I found it. Let's just quickly get the orbit lines off. Let's check the system. Nothing there. Look at that. Do a pretty shot. So, yeah, people asking where I'm drinking from. This is one of the marks from the merch store. Link is in the description if you're interested. Also, like t-shirt, hoodies, all that good stuff down there. Okay, let's go in there. Now, I was originally planning to make this system into one of those exploration type videos where I go in here for the first time, but I guess now you guys have been here patiently for the last hour and 15 minutes watching me jump from empty system to empty system. Guess we have to go and have a look. Is Elite Dangerous crossplay? No. The BGS background, the background simulation is, but that's the only thing. Yes, exactly. The keyed out logo is the invisible paint on the mug is not included. You will get one in green. That's another one. And I'm wise to your tricks now. Hey, person whose content I like. Hope you're having fun. I am, at least. I am, very much. Thanks to all the awesome guys. You're very welcome. So here we are. Did we hung the system? I can't remember. Look at that. Everything's blue in here. There's plenty of stuff in the system, it seems. Oops. Post M, first discovering the system. Let's just check the... But we want the mug with invisible paint as advertised live on stream. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's a special edition mug. Only works when chroma keying. Okay, so there's a few planets. Yes, this is my colonial. Few planets, just check them out, see what they have to offer. Big honking gas giants. Lots of moons. 3,000 light. Yeah, that's probably not... Probably not going to be able to see the black hole from there. Actually, interesting question here. How old are these planets? And what kind of orbit are they in? Hold on. I would expect these to be in a very inclined orbit. Nope, they're not. How is this thing pointing? Of course, we can't see. Maybe it's just aligning it. I don't know. How old are they? Can we see that? No, we can't see. Maybe we'll have to map it before, or scan it before we can get some more information about them. Surface temperature. Axis tilts. Seems not. Okay, I just wanted to see, because I have a hard time believing that those planets would have survived a supernova explosion. Don't make yourself a seal case, he says, as I'm heading towards the black hole again for the second time tonight. I think this should be fine. This one looks heavier than the previous one. The exclusion zone is about the same. Slightly bigger, 300 meters. Is it heavier? I would expect it to be. It's actually almost the same as the other one. That's really odd. What is the odds that I just randomly jump into that black hole there? Nothing ever ends up badly, but you say. Love this system. Yeah, the other ones were about the same. Let's try to get an orbit going around this one as well. Similar to the previous one. And zoom out. We're gonna have it in frame and try not to cover too much with the camera. Lock that in. Time to fly. Getting quite far away from it. Oh, I need to turn in. Oh no, we're actually not. It just looks like it because... Okay. I love black holes in this game. My ship will be fine, it's not an issue. No, I do not have Super Cruise assists. I should have put that on this one though, but... But you know what I forgot? I forgot to turn on my Guardian FSD booster, but that's probably okay now. Cosmic scanner. Shoot it with a laser. Pew 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 pew. No? Okay. Can we data link scan it? No. I guess you can't do anything with it. Manifest scan it. What's inside it? No. I don't know. I've never really brought lasers on my exploration ship, but I decided to bring one just in case. The laser doesn't bend. That's a good point. Can we make the laser bend? No. Surface scan. We tried that earlier. We can't surface scan it. Yeah, if the lasers were distorted, I would have loved that. That group. New PvP tactic. And if you hit it just right, the laser will come back and hit yourself. Have you been ripped out of hyperspace by an alien ship? Yes, I have. Eject your SRV into it. I don't think that works in space. Okay, let's get some distance to this thing again. Oh, do we have an escape vector somewhere? Yes, we do. Should probably have lined up with that first. Now we're overheating. But it should cool down rapidly. I love that effect when you're jumping out of the black holes. Just when it looks like all the stars are like warping around you. That it doing daytime. Try to go out to the planets. I would expect that already at this distance we can't really see much. No. There's some slight movements of the stars, but it's really not a lot. No. If you had cargo to jettison, would it get sucked into the black hole if you were jettisoned right? That's a good question. Andrea says, before the live stream, I want to remind you that the 10 euros I donated are for the wedding and not for upgrading your equipment. Thank you, Andreas. Can a black hole really create a quasar? No. I don't think so. That wouldn't work because of supply and demand. One thing is for sure, if you drop cargo into... You know what? This planet has landable planets. Let's go and pick up some cargo. We should be able to find something we can pick up, I guess. Or could we? Actually, we could synthesize limpets. You know what? We're going to go and have a look at these planets. And then we're going to synthesize some limpets and drop them into the black hole. Actually, let's just check how many limpets I can synthesize. 3 reloads. Okay, that should be okay. Goodbye, David. Thanks for dropping by. You're not going to the alien megaship. What megaship are you referring to? Let's just go to the first moon. Map that, see if there's anything of interest there. Full Metal, yes, this is, well, yeah, about 1200-ish from Colonia, so we're pretty close. Well, I want my money back. This planet looks nothing like advertised. Sparrow asks, a random system with a black hole? Not quite. It's a system where there's a nice... We can't see it that well right now, but there's a nice remnant around it from a recent explosion. And thanks a lot for mentioning the wedding. We're gonna map this little moon, and if there's anything of interest, we're gonna go and have a look. And then we're gonna synthesize some limpets, and then we're gonna drop it into the black hole and see what happens. I can't remember if I engineered this thing, but we'll see. Got 55 of the first probe. Yeah. Oh, hold on, that was a bad position there. We lost the efficiency bonus anyway. That should bring us above 90. There we go. There are geological sites in this one. Let's go and have a look. Number 2. Yeah, recent in galactic terms, obviously. It's not like it happened yesterday. Then we wouldn't be here. How many accounts do I have? Do I have one main, one for the rest, and one for Colonia? Yes. One bubble account, one colonial account, and one for resetting. That is some serious canyons here. What's the gravity? Gravity is 0.05, that should be fine. Ah, you're referring to the MyCap thing they made on Twitter, I assume. Yeah, Paige has already confirmed that that's just some of the biological sites out there that has been known already. I like how there's like a plateau here, and then down there. No, just try to land on the plateau. Let's get this on the ground. Can't see a thing here. They could really have produced with this thing being carried over, like the settings being carried over. Geekboy says, how come you're not using the shot app? the tablet is charging. And I forgot to bring it with me when I started the stream. Oh, that's quite far. It was a bit further down than I thought. Like, how far can it be? Only about 1 kilometer of free fall. This will be fine. And systems. Perfect. No, nothing. Just casual free fall from 1 kilometer. Guess it's a very low G world. That. Hold on. Let's get the lights on and then point it down the canyon. No, less sensitivity here, so I have more control over what I'm doing. I need this thing on like a small ridge of some sort. We'll put it up here. This should be perfect. Like so. Because then I can get the camera lower and get a nice big field of view. I love how it just looks like you're in like a hole in the ground, basically. Take a screenshot and send it to Frontier. Wish you were here. Oh, needle crystal. Well, I'll take it. Don't mind if I do. Thought I could turn that thing around to hit it before I hit the ground, but nope. It was not to be. There's the yttrium. Nice. Are there any more needle crystals while we're here? There is actually one more. Og ytre. Okay. You know what, while we're here, let's just take some of these low-end materials so we can actually synthesize more limpets. Carbon. Let me check here. Yeah, iron and nickel. We need nickel. Does this planet even have nickel? Yes, not a lot, but it's there. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Okay, I think if we should go, we should probably find a planet that's a little bit more flat if we want to go and prospect low-end materials for synthesis. Now comes the interesting thing here. That's carbon. Oh, got it. And do a barrel roll. Woo! So, now I just need to get up that. Because my ship is up there. Hold on. There we go. Just get rid of the bot. That's annoying. Anyway, let's see if we can get up this hillside. It's only 1.2 kilometers up a vertical wall. What could go wrong? Actually, let's do a few things here. Let's close that. Drive assist off. Thank you, Matthew. Maybe it actually has slightly better grip. Can't get up here. Haven't even gone vertical yet. Okay, what do we do? I mean, sure I could self-destruct the SRV or I could just recall the ship, but... Or... Could I... we're falling again. So not quite. Oh, hello. That was weird. No, no, no. We're not gonna log out of horizons. Just a canyon wall. Just 1 kilometer of vertical canyon wall. I'll find a way. I need a little bit of run up, I think. So I get some more vertical speed. Basically, I need as much forward speed as I can to start with. Convert that into vertical, then take off from the cliff. And then as soon as I got my wheels off the cliff side, I need to begin pushing the SRV towards it by nosing down and then boosting. Right, so See if we can get ourselves out of this hole. Or we're just gonna drive straight into a wall. Okay, not what I had intended. Okay, let me get this thing under control again. Are we falling? Yes, we're falling again. Did get up quite far. Yeah, we're gonna tumble down this hillside now. Put pips to systems. And I mean, yeah, I can just recall. I know I can just recall. But that's not fun. That is intimidating. See, if you could get up there, I think we could drive along the edge here. And then get up like that. Because that looks a lot more manageable. How many arcs for a tow truck? How many arcs for a booster rocket? Ah, don't flip it. Don't flip it. Keep it on its wheels. Nice. Or is that just the canyon wall going further in? Stunt roll vehicle. The low gravity here is not doing us any favors, that's for sure. Oh, hold on, this might actually be good. If I can just convert some of this. That damn drive assist. Spinning me out. Okay, see if we can find a slightly smoother entrance to that wall. Flying more along the wall right now than up or in. See, now I'm hovering. Oh, it's right there. That was so close. Don't flip it. Don't flip it. Nah, we gotta fall down again, I think. There we go. Got it out. Out. Hey, I'm completely disoriented right now. I have no idea what's up and down. Okay, that's up. Oh, okay. Now I got it. Get it up on this side. And see if we can get this to drive it out. Nope. There we go, that should do it. Just repair this. See, I want to get up there. I think that's doable. Ah, come on. Stupid thing. Actually getting some decent speed now. If we can just get a little bit more. Thanks for all the follows on Twitch. Let's see if we can get it. So that is still not an option. Okay, how far will this wall take us? I hope we could have got up on this wall here, but it's still too steep. Unless we can get some forward momentum going and then actually fly the rest of the way, but boosting now will just send us hurtling down the hill. Hold on, what would actually happen if I just tried to... fly it over there? No, we're already dropping, and we're dropping fast. Oh, don't flip it. Jump over that. And we're back at the, almost back at the bottom where we started. Can see my own tire tracks down there. Well, not what I intended, but maybe this will work if I do not roll down the hill now. I do roll down the hill now. Nope, I got stuck. Okay, I think I've been playing around with this wall for long enough. Oh, give me a second. Get back to the bottom, let's get out where there's a little bit more open space, and then we're gonna recall the ship. I think the ship has departed anyway. Let's get over the edge. There we go. How hard can it be now to get down a hill? That's more like it. Go back to the site. And then recall the ships, recall the ship from there. Thanks for the subscription on YouTube. Okay, this is nice and flat. Let's see what happens if I recall the ship here. Now I just hope it doesn't land up on one of the ledges further up, but that it actually goes all the way down here at the bottom of the canyon. Yeah, looks good. Looks like it's coming all the way down here. You got this wrong, as you're supposed to drive this, so you don't fly it. No, no, no. That's where you got it wrong. Oops. No. God damn it. Oh, I thought I dismissed it. There we go. DJ says, I know you have insider information. Give us a scope on space legs. Where would I have insider information from?
This is for recalling, lol.
Thank you. Reset data. Thanks for the donation. Breathe for confirmation. Okay, I think we're free of this planet now. Let's get... Okay, let's try to synthesize some limpets. Let's go back to the black hole, drop into the exclusion zone, and and try to drop some limpets into a black hole. Let's see what happens with them. There we go. Oh, cargo big. I just had enough to synthesize the limpets, apparently. Okay, 3,500 light seconds to fly. I'll get something to drink. They're converted to arcs. I haven't played that in a while. Right after they launched arcs, they used to make or get people to guess in chat after the live stream how many arcs I would have made during the live stream. So that was a bit of a hell, that planet. A bit of a shame that the planets are so grey. They look so white, and I guess because they are technically white, but because there's, well, no light coming from the black hole, they would be looking quite dark and grey. They end up in ranked. When is the weekly arcs limit reset? I think on Thursdays, would be my guess. I don't know, but that's normally when the big server tick happens. So, asking about the ship jump range. It's down here. There we go. With an empty cargo, it's around 49, almost 50. Was an arcs bonus we made it to the top. I don't think that's how it works. Almost here. Where did it go? There it is. Just crash right into it this time. No messing around, just straight into the black hole. Slow down. Nope. Full speed ahead. See if I can hit it, or if I'm gonna miss. It's actually quite a small target. Yeah. Just realized that I'm trying to hit a target that's like 50 kilometers across. That's the exclusion zone. Coming with that high speed is probably not gonna happen. Commander Gambler, hello and welcome. Look at that warping effect. Okay. Ship. Black hole. And abandon one limpet. We don't want to end up giving the black hole a fine for stealing all limpets, so... You know what, I should actually not point it because there will be a small ejection force, so I should actually probably look at the black hole when I launch it, so then it's easier to see if it's actually getting pulled in. Nope. I think that thing just disappeared. No, there it is. Just falls down here. There's your limpet. There's the other one. Seem to be unaffected. I think I have limpets on ignore lists. Are they at the exclusion zone? Is that why they're not moving? No, you can see I can go closer. There we go. There's the exclusion zone. The limits are there. Okay, so they're not getting affected. Yeah, target the cargo and see if it moves. I'm gonna come to a standstill. And looks like they're pretty stationary as well. Turn FA off, I saw someone suggest.
Flight assist off.
Did I manage to give it a little bit of speed there? Yeah, I did. Flight assist is off. Nope. They seem to be pretty stationary. They would be stationary due to time dilation. Yeah, but I would be affected by the same time dilation because I'm right next to them, right? So I should see them fall. Anyway, limpets are unaffected by gravity, it seems, at least from black holes. Or will black holes have no gravity? I don't know. You choose. Let's say it's time dilation. Yeah, that's a good excuse. Okay, guys. You know what? I think I'll call it for today. We made it to the first destination. Next week, we'll probably do the blunderbuss thing or the programming thing. I don't know. But I'll definitely be posting more videos from the Colonial Alt. Next destination is the system out here. If I can get this thing to actually work. And stop being... There we go. Whoa. Yeah, 3,000 light years. That's not too bad. I can't remember what's there. But the star field is very dense. So it could be an interesting visit. And I can see already now from the color here that this is a neutron star. So we'll see what happens when I get there. As always with these bookmarks, I just bookmarked them because I at some point found the system to be interesting, and then I can't remember why I bookmarked them. So we're just going there and see what happens, as always. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna call the stream for now. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to go down, like the stream, and subscribe if you are on YouTube. Follow this channel over on Twitch if you want to. Next scheduled live stream will be Tuesday next week, same time, same place. Once again, thanks a lot to all you guys who have donated today, either through the super chat, becoming members, or through what's the thing, Streamlabs. Always very much appreciated. Hats, limpets, make it happen. Yeah, okay. Yeah, as always, there's plenty of links in the description where you can find links for Discord if you want to join the channel's community. You can find links for places where you can do one-time donations, Patreon if you want to support the channel on a more regular basis. And there's also links for, I guess, like all the social media platforms we want. Anyway, I'll probably be hanging out over on Discord for a few minutes here after the stream. You're welcome to come over and say hi if you want to. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, I'll see you guys in space.